Glorious day to you, my friends. Siokotora hasa itiakara hatanane yaratata. You already know the title. There is no ultimate truth. We'll get to why soon enough. But in the meantime, let's just breathe for a moment. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Today we're going to talk about the ideas of Tattva, Sattva, Vidya, and Avidya, and how it all fits together and how we can all come to the conclusion that there is no ultimate truth, and that what it has to do with Muladhara, our root chakra. We normally see Muladhara as this stable foundation that we build our life upon, that our stability comes from it. We've given some insights that it is both our stability of who we think we are, and it's the stability of our relationships and how, in the structure of this reality. Well, that's what Tattva and Sattva are about. Tattva is this thatness or Thing-ness of reality. It's what Muladhara is all about. We like to think of Muladhara as the earth chakra, where everything is firm and set into place. And this Tattva, the Thing-ness of reality, is basically Muladhara, yes. But Muladhara is both this Thing-ness, this Tattva, and Sattva, our Is-ness, our identity, who we think we are, our relationship with ourself, which influences our relationship with everyone else and everything else. So our Sattva, our idea of Sattva, our Is-ness, is influencing our Tattva and the meaning that we assign to life. We do this assigning. So now let's dive into Vidya. Vidya, Patanjali, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, defines Vidya as knowledge of self. That's who you really are. And he then contrasts that with his definition of avidya, is confusing non-self with self. And so this confusion, and many people translate avidya as ignorance, and people translate vidya as knowledge or wisdom. But this pursuit of wisdom comes with a trap. It comes with this pursuit of the knowledge of the ultimate truth, and then it's like our idea of ourself. It's the ego kicking in and holding on to this idea of who we think we are, and this idea of who everybody else says that we are, pushing in their ideas into our belief system, and then we hold on to it for dear life. And then when we decide that something is the ultimate truth, we hold on to it. We hold on to this truth as if our lives depended on it. And this is where the fear comes from. This fear comes from us grabbing onto, holding on to whatever this idea of truth is. Truth of our identity, truth of who we're supposed to be, truth of where we came from, truth of how we incarnated here. Does it matter? So that's the point. And Avidya, Patanjali hints at it. He doesn't come right out and say it. But even this pursuit of Vidya, this ultimate truth, can stop us from realizing and being our true authentic self. As soon as we stop trying, that's where the idea of avidya, the ignorance of trying, the ignorance of who I'm supposed to be, that's the beauty of avidya, the paradox there. And this is all built into our Muladhara, this idea of self, this entity, this ability to discern, because that's what Vidya means. This V-I, is discernment, and Dya is the binding. It's using wisdom to choose how we want to live our lives. That aspect of Vidya I really like. And so not binding, this avidya, this not, it implies that we're not using our discernment when we're binding ourselves to things that we do and our thoughts and our words and our actions. But it's more of the story we tell ourselves, or the stories that everyone else tells us on who we should be. The release from the trap is avidya, this being the fool of who, of loving life, loving everyone in our lives, loving whatever happens to us because we attracted it to us. And then it doesn't really matter how we got here. It doesn't matter how we incarnated. But being the ultimate consciousness, the ultimate truth, we are the ultimate truth. And the self-help industry is all about doing the work to find yourself. You already are you. Just stop trying and just start being you. And just live your life. Love your life. Love the people around you. You're choosing wisely already. You are 100% successful. You are an amazing soul. Looks like they're done. The KISS method. Keep it spiritually simple. Every time we do maintenance to make ourselves feel better, or we're in this pursuit of spiritual enlightenment, there is no enlightenment. There is only a pursuit of enlightenment. That's it. As soon as we stop trying, we're enlightening ourselves. We're lightening the load that we're carrying to try to find this enlightenment, this ultimate truth. You are already it. You are the ultimate truth. You have already decided you're here. And when we become present with our Is-ness, our Sattva, then we just start living and loving. And we love unashamed, fully. We start dancing in our lives. That's it. And then we just decide what we want to do. And since we don't have attachments, it's now a complete action. And we're creating our lives out of love. Siho ura hasana ati kohara. Sihatatara sahawa kaachi soko ura hawa ashanahayara. Tita hata kashonohora. Shahia kaara tita sa kanahari artaha.